Hello, I'm Kelly Dennis. I'm a counselor who works with people who struggle with eating disorders, disordered eating, negative body image, anxiety, and depression, and I do some couples counseling as well. And one of the things that I've really been focusing on of late is mindfulness meditation. I facilitate some virtual mindfulness meditation workshops, and the last few workshops have been focused on resilience and grit. And so one of the things we've been talking about is in this very interesting time, we're currently living through a pandemic. It's very uncertain, and it's causing us, many of us, to feel some rise in anxiety or some difficulty making decisions, and just a general feeling of unrest. And one of the things that I've noticed personally, and that I've talked with other people, and they're noticing too, is that we tend to feel more disconnected from our bodies or have a dysfunctional relationship with our bodies. We may be focused on them, but only negatively. And so what mindfulness meditation can help us to do is to get reconnected with our bodies. And when you're reconnected with your body, you feel less stress. Your blood pressure might reduce. You might feel more energy because you're kind of taking in your whole system, your mind, your body, and your spirit. And so I'm going to do a few videos for mindfulness meditation to reconnect to your body. And so mindfulness is really about paying attention to the present moment non-judgmentally. It's not really about clearing your mind or anything like that. It's paying attention to what's going on for you right now. And usually that involves some wandering of your mind or some discomfort in your body as you try to sit still. And so it's really bringing awareness to that in a kind way, noticing what's happening and then coming back to whatever you want your attention to be on. So in this particular mindfulness meditation exercise, we're going to be just focusing on the area of our body where many of us carry our stress. I know for me, it's my jaw, my neck, my shoulders, my upper back. And so this particular meditation is going to help us to be able to just be curious about how that part of our body feels. What I would like to encourage you to do is to try this just brief, short practice 3 times a day and see if you notice a difference at the end of the day in your tension level. If not, then okay, but if so, then yeah, that's a good thing. This will only take 3 to 5 minutes, and it's pretty simple to do. Now, the trick when you're doing these mindfulness meditation practices is not just to walk through the steps. Okay, Kelly said breathe. Breathe. It's to really pay attention. What is going on with you as you are doing these things? Notice any changes in your body, any changes in your mood, your emotional state, what's happening in your mind, right? You're just being very curious about how what you're doing is impacting you. So we're going to be taking some breaths, and when you do that, pay attention to how it feels to breathe, and then where you feel it in your body. And then we're going to be doing something called a lizard push-up. And so basically that is expanding your chest, lifting your chin, and raising your head up and putting your arms back. And then returning to a seated position. But when you do that, pay attention to what happens as you open up this area of your body. We usually sit pretty closed in and collapsed. So as you open up that area of your body, see what you notice. And then at the end of the lizard push-up, we're going to be doing an exhalation, and notice that as well. Okay, so go ahead and get into a comfortable position. And you can breathe in whatever way feels good for you. If you've noticed, or if you followed along to some past mindfulness meditation videos, you know that different people find different sorts of breathing styles to be helpful. Some people just like the deep diaphragmatic breathing. That works really well for them. Some people find that they like to inhale and hold it and exhale. And some people like to inhale and then exhale very long and slow until they feel like there's no air left in them, and then they automatically inhale. So whatever sort of breathing works for you, the idea is to reduce your stress, not to increase it. So for me, diaphragmatic breathing works. So that's what I'll use in this particular exercise, but you use whatever you want. So go ahead and get into a comfortable position, and then take a deep breath in. And just notice how it feels as you breathe in, and then as you breathe out. Notice where you can find the breath in your body. You might notice that you notice the pressure of your back against the chair as you breathe in, and a relieving of the pressure as you breathe out. You might notice your diaphragm expanding and then contracting. You might notice the air as it enters and exits your body. And now on your next inhalation, go ahead and do the lizard push-up nice and slow. Inhale. Raise your chest, open it up, lift your chin, reach the top of your head to the sky, and put your arms back. And then exhale, return to a regular seated position. And then one more time with the lizard push-up. Breathe in, expand your chest, arms back, lift your chin, head to the sky. And then exhale. And then just notice if your body feels any differently in this area. And just take notice of that. And as I mentioned, try to do it 2 or 3 times a day. It's very easy. Set an alarm on your phone if you are prone to be forgetful about that. Or if you're working from home, set an alarm on the stove, the timer on the stove, so that you can remember to do it. And so I'd like to encourage you to do some kind of a body connection every day for the next 10 days. And so I'm going to do that as well. And so today, your first connection is with this part of your body, with the breathing and the lizard push-up. Feel free to leave a comment as to how it goes for you. Be well and have a wonderful day.